Okay, so hello guys. So for this time topic natin ay about kinematics, no? Kinematics. So last time I have given you the handouts and I hope you have looked into it, no? Pag sinabi natin kinematics, no? Uh, Let me introduce to you with this common terms na palagi nating naririnig sa kinematics or we commonly uh, see, no? Number one is the displacement. Displacement. Okay. So itong displacement na to, no? In the previous class that we know that this is a vector quantity because it has uh, both magnitude and direction. So this displacement will tell you how far, no? How far out a place an object is. So you have here, for example, no? Uh, Ayan. Kung meron kang bola dito, no? If this is 5 meters, also from this point, also this is 5 meters. So it will tell you the overall change in position. If this ball will roll into this direction, then you can say that it has a positive, no? Positive 5 meters na displacement. Remember that when you have this, you have here the positive x, no? And dito naman, this will be your reference point and let's try to uh, distinguish that as O or origin, no? Or zero. So pag dito naman to the west or to your left, pwede mong sabihin that this is negative 5 meters with respect to the origin. So, mahalaga talagang malaman natin kung saan yung origin. It's because pag to the right or to the east of that origin, we have that in convention that it would be positive, and if it would be in the left or the west of the origin, that would be negative. Okay? So, kadalasan yung displacement, no, will be yung measurements niya ay nagsasabi kung gaano kataas or how long would be in meters, kilometers, no? Or kung punta ka naman, pwede ding miles and so on and so forth. But dito, sa displacement, kadalasan ginagamit natin yung meters, which is the SI unit or the standard unit for it. Okay? So the second one that we need to, no, this is the first one that you need to put into consideration when we study about kinematics. So the second one is the velocity. Again, velocity, last time this is a vector quantity. It has both magnitude and direction. So this measures displacement, a vector quantity indicating the difference between the initial and the final velocity. So nagkakaroon ng kailangan natin tong maintindihan as okay, when we put that into equation, no, velocity. By the way, ang displacement natin, no, is in x, no, with a bar, no. Pag dito ka naman sa velocity, that is a v with a bar sa taas. So this velocity is the change in displacement over time. So pag sinabi natin change in displacement, that is the change of x. So ibig sabihin ng triangle na to, delta na to, that is change, no? The change of you call this displacement over the change in time, no? So pag sinabi nating change in displacement, no? Involved natin yan yung uh, final, no? At saka yung initial. Ayun. Over the final time minus the initial time, no? So pag sinabi nating velocity kasi kailangan mo meron kang initial na displacement papunta kung saan siya doon sa final displacement as well with the time. So kung titingnan natin ang anong unit natin dito sa x, no? Kung punta tayo sa SI, that would be meter, no? Yun yung unit natin. Pag sa time, you have also the standard unit of seconds. So yung unit natin dito commonly would be meter per second. Kung dito ka naman sa displacement, it would be meter. Dito ay meter per second. Depende, no? Kung ano yung given doon. Pwede kilometer per ganun, no? So that would be about the velocity, no? This is just a quick review lang natin para makuha nyo. So ibig sabihin kung from this point, no, from this point to that point, if this is 5 meters, no, from the origin, sabi ko nga sa inyo, that is 0. So kung meron kang change in x, no, change in x is xf minus xi. So which is your initial initial displacement, I mean, is 0, and your xf, or the final displacement, is 5 meters. So that would be 5 meters minus 0 meter. You have here 5 meters. Okay, that would be the change. So itong change in time naman, pag hindi naman stated in the problem, or usually itong initial time should equal to 0 kung walang sinabi, no? Like nagsimula siya sa from rest, or sinabing walang sinabi ang problem, so should be equal to 0 second. So let's move to the third, no? The third thing that we need to also consider in studying kinematics is what we call the acceleration. Minsan sa mga may sasakyan, alam natin kung anong ibig sabihin ng acceleration, no? Dalawa, no? Let me define this as the change in velocity at a given time. So pag sinabi nating acceleration, by the way, it's A with a bar, no? It is the change, ano daw yan? Change in velocity. So pag sinabi nating change, that's delta, or the triangle sign. Change in velocity over the change in time. Ayun. This one, kung titignan natin dito, the change in velocity, anong ibig sabihin yan? So, pag change in velocity, that should be considering the final velocity minus the initial velocity. And also, the change in t, that is t final and t initial. So, f is final, I is initial. By the way, in some books, hindi nila nilalagay yan as final or f at saka I as initial. Ang ginagawa nila is V2, for example yan, V2, V1, no? Pag sinabing V2, that's 2 is final, 1 is initial, no? Depende yon sa pero for us, para mas matindihan natin that F is final, I is initial, para mas madali nating i-retain. So however, what is the unit for this acceleration? What is the unit for your V? No, kanina kung balikan natin, V mo ay meter per second. So that would be meter per second divided by the time. Anong unit ng time mo? S. So using mathematical na principles or rules, no? Meter per second divided by second, pag i-divide mo yan with a second, pwede mong no? Pwede mong i-multiply yan as meter per second times 1 over s, or the reciprocal of this s. So magkakaroon ka ng ms squared. So ang unit ng acceleration mo ngayon ay meter per second squared. So wag malito, minsan kadalasan nalilito yung mga estudyante. Yung velocity is meter per second, acceleration is meter per second squared. So mayroon tayong makikita dito. Your acceleration can be also positive and can be also negative. So kailan lang magiging positive ang acceleration at kailan lang magiging negative ang acceleration? So magkakaroon ng positive acceleration if bumibilis, no? Bumibilis ang takbo, or let's say the velocity. For example, meron kang initial velocity, no? Initial velocity mo is let's say gaano ka kabilis? Let's say nung simula ay 1 meter per second ka lang. So binilisan mo, no? Binilisan mo, may naghahabol. So magiging let's say 3 meter per second. Nung una, takbo mo lang ay 1 meter per second, pero may humabo sa'yo, binilisan mo to 3 meter per second. So kung titignan natin dito, we can only have, no? We can only have, for example, ito, yung duration ng pagbilis mo, let's say 2 seconds lang, no? Within the interval of 2 seconds, bumilis na yung velocity mo to 3 meter per second. So, looking back into this, again, that we have here Vf minus Vi, no? Over the change in t, which is 2 seconds, no? So, makikita natin dito that your final velocity is 3 meter per second minus the V initial mo ay 1 meter per second over 2 seconds. So here, this would be 2 meter per second, and here this is 2 seconds. So magiging 2 divided by 2, 1. At saka yung unit ng acceleration mo is 1 meter per second squared. So kung titignan mo dito, positive ito, no? Positive ito. It's because you are speeding up, no? Isa din yan sa indication that you are speeding up or binilisan mo, no? Kasi yung una, takbo mo lang ay 1 meter per second, then later on you have 3 meter per second. It only means that you are speeding up with that interval, no? However, kung titignan natin, let's say tumakbo ka, no? Tumakbo ka at 3 meter per second. Ganyan kabilis yung takbo mo, oh, hinahabol ka eh. Yung kanina, dugtungan natin yung story, hinahabol ka. But later on, nakita mo si Crush sa unahan. Nung nakita mo si Crush sa unahan, syempre, napalingon ka. Syempre, pag si Crush naman yung sa kasalubong mo, bibilisan mo ba? Syempre, gusto mong magtagal. So, hininaan mo, no? Yung takbo mo, 1 meter per second, slow mo ka na. So, ang nangyayari dito, kung titignan mo from the initial velocity of 3 meter per second, naging 1 meter per second na lang. So, anong ibig sabihin yan? So, it just only means that you are slowing down, no? Pag slowing down, kung titignan natin yung acceleration mo, no? Pag slowing down, again, this is the change in f, no? Over the change in time, no? If you have here Vf mo ay 1 meter per second minus Vi mo, yung initial na takbo mo, 3 meter per second. At saka balik, no? Same story lang to, no? That is 2 seconds. 2 seconds yung kanito. 2 seconds. So, here, makikita natin that this would be negative 2 meter per second. At ito naman ay 2 seconds. So, magkakaroon ka ng 1. Pero ito ay negative meter per second squared. So, ito ay negative. It's just an indication that you are slowing down. So, balik tayo. So, kailan lang magkakaroon ng positive acceleration? Okay? If you are speeding up or binilasan mo. However, yung acceleration mo ay negative. This is when the time na you are slowing down. Sir, speeding up, yan, ito ay slowing down. Paano naman paano kung hindi ako nag-change ng bilis? Okay, tingnan natin. Sa simula, syempre, nung nakita mo na si Crush mo, ilan yan? Naging 1 meter per second na lang, no? 1 meter per second. Syempre, ayaw mong bilisan. So, after 2 seconds, no? Another 2 seconds, again, yung takbo mo ay hindi nagbago, no? Still, yung Vf mo or yung velocity final mo ay 1 meter per second. Constant ka lang. Wala kang ginagawa. Hindi mo binilisan, hindi ka din nag-slow down. So, ano kaya ang acceleration nito? So, again, this is Vf minus Vi, tapos change in t. So, yung Vf mo ay 1 meter per second. At saka, again, Vi mo ay 1 meter per second. At saka yung change in t mo, that is 2 seconds, no? Interval na. So, kung titignan mo dito, 1 minus 1, this is 0 meter per second over 2 seconds. So, 0 divided by 2, that's 0 meter per second squared. So, ibig sabihin, yung acceleration mo ay magiging 0 if you are not speeding up and if you are not slowing down. So, kung titingnan natin dito, meron pa palang pangatlo dito. That is 0 yung acceleration mo if walang nag-change sa bilis mo from Vf to from Vi to Vf. Okay, so that's the uh, third. On the last or one, no, isa din sa mga pag-iisipin natin is yung time. So sabi ko nga, yung time is yung duration, no, kung gaano katagal, no, gaano katagal or how long would it take. So pag sinabi natin the change in t, it's supposed to mean that tf minus ti, or your time final or the initial time. So, kadalasan, sabi ko nga, pag walang sinabi, that is, anong oras ka nagsimula, so kadalasan you can assume that initial time is 0 seconds. Let's say from rest or, no, yun. Uh, that would be if ito ay 0 to, so makikita natin dito that ang i-consider mo lang na time ay the t final. So, ano namang unit nito? Pag time, we have the standard unit that is seconds. Okay, balik tayo, review. So, over here, displacement, symbol natin ay x, unit natin ay meters. Pag to the right, to the origin or to the east of the origin, that is positive. Pag to the left, that is of the origin, no? Important origin, that is negative. Yung velocity naman natin, meron siyang symbol na v at saka meron siyang unit na meter per second. Okay? So, ito. Kadalasan, ano to? Kung ito sa high school, tinatawag natin to sa high school na speed, no? Kasi sa high school, speed lang yung nakaan natin, yung sa bata pa tayo. Speed, sinasabi dito is distance over time. So, kung titignan mo, almost pareho lang yan, no? Kasi distance is still in meter, time is in seconds. At meron pang something funny about this. Tingnan natin, ha. Kasi pag sinabi natin, for example, tinanong kayo, gaano kalayo ang MSU to Iligan? Anong sagot nyo? Pag sinabing gaano kalayo, what should be the unit of your answer? Gaano kalayo. So that would be how far. Pag sinabing how far, your unit should be in meters or maybe in kilometers, or speaking about the displacement or the distance. Pero hindi naman sinasabi, pag tinanong ka gaano kalayo ang MSU to Iligan, bakit mo sinasabi 1 hour? 1 hour, di ba? 1 hour. Gaano kalayo ang MSU to Iligan? 1 hour. So tama ba 'yun? Kasi pag sinabing gaano kalayo, dapat yung unit is nasa distance or displacement, pero yung binibigay natin na unit ay oras or hour, di ba? Kadalasan din tinatanong tayo, gaano kabilis yung takbo ng sasakyan? Mabilis, yung emission to Iligan 45 minutes lang. 45 minutes lang. Tinakbo ng 45 minutes. Again, pag gaano kalayo ang unit should be in meter and kilometer. So tama, so mali pala to, no? Pag tinanong ka gaano kalayo, our unit ng time binibigay mo. Pag sinabi naman gaano kabilis should be in meter per second. Remember? That is velocity or the speed. Meter per second. Pero binibigay natin 45 minutes. However, kung alam mo kung anong rason, you can justify your answer. So, sir, mali ba yung 1 hour na sagot? Mali ba yung 45 minutes? Mali kung hindi mo alam yung reason. The reason is that we answer, kadalasan pag tinatanong tayo gaano kalayo, minsan binibigay natin ay oras. Kung gaano naman kabilis, minsan ginagamit natin na unit ay sa oras also. It's because here we can say that your distance, no, kung gaano kalayo, is in relation with your time and is in relation with your speed. Kaya ibig sabihin may relasyon sila. So pwede mong tanungin pag sinabi gaano kalayo, pwede mong sagutin in time. Pwede mo ding sagutin yung gaano kabilis in time or vice versa. Okay? Because they are in relationship. So here, acceleration, review tayo. Acceleration mo, kailan mo masasabi that you are accelerating? No? This is accelerating. Accelerating. So pag sinabi nating accelerating, ibig sabihin bumilis ka. It only means that your V1 or your V final is greater than your V initial. At kung dito ka naman, na if negative yung acceleration mo, you are, ibig sabihin, decelerating. No? Decelerating. It only means that mas malaki yung V initial mo kaysa sa V final mo. Okay? At kailan ka din magkakaroon ng acceleration that is zero? If no change in velocity, no? Hindi nagbago yung velocity mo. Okay, so and also the last one, that is time. It talks about duration, kadalasan in seconds, maybe in an hour also, pero depende na yan sa problem. Okay, so that's all for the introduction for the kinematics. Hope you get something from this, and thank you, class. If you have, by the way, if you have questions, just comment down in the video below para makita ko ano yung mga hindi nyo naintindihan. You can message me also in our Google Classroom or in our group in Messenger. Okay? Thank you.